You are quitting halfway across your bridge. Imagine wanting to be a New York Times bestseller. You haven't even finished your book yet, and you're crying about not being on this week's New York Times bestseller list. This is exactly what you're doing when you're reacting to the bridge being built, because the second that you decide, from today, I want to be with my SP, I want to be a millionaire, I want to be the top salesperson in my company. From the second that you decide that you want this new desire, every single thing thereafter is contributing to your bridge of incidences being built so that you can get your desire. It's like going from A to C, right? Visualize you're at A, you want to be at C, and B is the bridge. Of course, to get to C, you need to spend some time in B. So it really doesn't matter what is happening in the middle. All you need to know is that it's contributing to the end goal. Every single time you say a new affirmation confirming your new desire, every single time you do a meditation, every single time you visualize your brand new desire, you are contributing to your bridge being built. So instead of reacting to the middle, instead of being reactive, you want to be grateful that it's actually happening, because it's all leading you to where you want to go. When I was manifesting the impossible, which I've spoken about on this channel countless times, I would use any bit of insignificant data, or seeing a delivery driver deliver my coffee in the morning and they had my SP's name. I would use tiny, insignificant, irrelevant things as confirmation that my bridge was being built, that it was on its way, that he was at the door. I actually posted about the he's at the door method because I started using it, and I swear to you, within a few days, after months of no contact, we were back in contact and he was at my door. Every time I'd have a delivery driver come and knock at my door, I'd be like, he's at the door. I mean, it's kind of psychotic, but it works because you are confirming to yourself that it's on its way, using whatever you can, whichever bit of evidence you can, to prove to yourself that this new belief can become an assumption, can become a fact. Neville Goddard said to go within and shut the door. The door to your senses must be tightly shut. And what he means by this is not reacting to your bridge being built, not reacting to circumstances happening. Because the second that you decide, I'm going to Barbados, or that I'm in Barbados, guess what? You are in Barbados. Even if you're in London, even if you're in America, you are in Barbados. And so everything thereafter is building you up to get you to Barbados. So stop reacting to the middle. If you are not yet in Barbados, or you're not yet with your SP, or you're not yet having millions circulate your bank account, that means that your bridge is still being built. So you are in the B section of manifestation. Remember, A to C. You're currently at B. So everything is irrelevant. That's literally how you look at it. Everything is irrelevant. And I had the best call with a client the other day. Just after 2 weeks of working together, she was like, I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't care about the 3D. It's so uninteresting to me. I don't care about it. I am happier to be in my own world, thinking about my new reality, experiencing my new reality. My inner world is so much more exciting than my outer world, so I don't care what's happening. That's where you want to be. You no longer care about them not texting you, about not getting that job. Whatever it is that you want, whatever you are desiring to achieve, it's all irrelevant if it hasn't happened yet, because everything is contributing to making it happen for you right now. And even if you overreact, you can still get what you want. This is how perfect manifestation is. This is how perfect our world is. And it was actually one of my first affirmations that I used in my meditations when I first started posting on YouTube. Even if I overreact, I still get what I want, and it actually comes faster, because we're human beings. We're not robots. Of course, we're going to react to the bridge being built. It's very easy for me to sit here and say to you, don't react. Just be a robot. I reacted, and I was reactive, and I still got what I want, and I still get what I want regardless. But I'm saying it's much easier to just take a step back and stop reacting to the process. Even if you do, though, you still get what you want. But it's not like a free-for-all pass to just keep reacting and just keep creating these undesired circumstances. It's kind of a safety measure. Like, even if you overreact, even if you get triggered, you still get what you want. You cannot mess up your manifestation. Everything is absolutely perfect. You can't mess it up. It's already yours. So really your only job is to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And so say you've decided from here on out, you are going to make 7 figures next year. That is my new goal. For me personally, I have been making multiple hundreds of thousands year on year, and it's time for me to really ramp it up and hit the 7-figure mark, right? And so now I have the balls to say that, finally. Before I would hide and cower away from it, and that's why I stayed in the same tax bracket. But now it's time to really rip through those ceilings because they don't exist, right? So from the second that I've decided that, from the second that you decide you want to make 7 figures, whatever, and you're using these techniques to manifest, remember, techniques are not there to manifest. You manifest. Techniques are there to remind us that it's already done. So when you're doing loop affirmations, you're not doing loop affirmations to get anything. It already exists. The version of them that you want to show up already exists. Some of you may have seen it if it's an X and you're trying to manifest an X back. The money that you want already exists. Trillions and trillions in circulation already exists. 7 figures is really not that much. So doing these techniques is not to get anything. It's to remind yourself you already have it, you already are it. And so when you do set out on this new goal, you want to really be picking something that you can stick to every single day. And it could be as simple as falling asleep to a visualization, waking up and doing loop affirmations, or doing everything that I give in my packages. It's $100 off at the minute, by the way. You can use code 2024. Doing everything that I give you. The sleep tapes, the meditations, the loop affirmations, the rampage, the inner child work, the coaching, whatever you need. But really stick to it every single day. Consistency is key. And that is how you get to see your bridge being built. But you don't see your bridge being built. You only see it when you're at the end, your desire, and you look back. You're like, it all makes sense. The breakthrough was so clear now, but really when you were in the midst of it, it felt like a breakdown. So I want you to give yourself that grace, give yourself that credit. I am so proud of you. You can absolutely have everything. Your bridge is well underway. Try to keep it together. But even if you can't, it will still come to you. You absolutely deserve everything. And I hope everyone's had an amazing holiday and are ready for the New Year's Eve vision board planning, the journaling, the meditation, everything that we're going to be doing on the webinar on the 31st of December. So you can sign up below. I can't wait to see everybody. You are worthy, you are loved, I love you, and thank you.